Scorpio, this is your week ahead tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. My name is Michelle, guys. Welcome, and watch out for those X's because this would be the week that they return. Just an FYI. Scorpio, this is a message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. It's an intuitive message. So take the energies that I describe and just apply them to wherever they resonate or however they resonate in your life. And feel free to leave your comments below and share. Now, excuse me. If you want the down low on the astrology and what's going on right now, I do a week ahead astrology forecast for Scorpio every single week on my second YouTube channel, Astrology Motivation. Go there, check it out. I'll attach the link above. Find me there and subscribe there too. Enjoy that weekly reading as well. This is an intuitive message though, and so it's timeless. It'll come to you when it's supposed to come to you at just the right time. As I say these... also check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, for those of you who are interested in personal readings, because I do personal readings. But remember I said like the X's are coming back. What comes back first? Oh my God. It's like these two little kids, right? The youthful, the playful, the happiness, right? This could just mean it feels good. It feels playful. It feels innocent again, or a sense of just sweet little flirtations, or just a sweetness, right? Reminiscing. A lot of times this is the rose-colored glasses thing, though, right? We're seeing it through a very youthful lens. It's very happy. It's very lovey. It's very sweet, right? But look what came up in the past, the music. There's something in the past that you wanted to harmonize. And it's almost like there's this sense of it feeling really good and really sweet and very youthful right now, right? There's something, you're remembering a very harmonious past. This reminds me of the Six of Cups. So it's very nostalgic energy of, oh, how wonderful things were once upon a time when we were young, right? That nostalgia. And that could be very beautiful. And that could be just a lovely, harmonious, beautiful week of reminiscence. And it doesn't even have to be with somebody else. It could just be feeling like you haven't felt since you were a kid. But I don't think that that's the end of the story. Let's just put it that way. Scorpio, what have you got to tell Scorpio? What's going on? Walking away from stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Finished, it's done, it's over. This is also a full moon, or like an eclipse, a full moon eclipse. Let me tell you, we had one of those, a lunar eclipse. We have a new moon coming up, but we just came out of a lunar eclipse. So there are some feelings that have changed. So even though there's that nostalgia, I'm telling you right now, something has changed. Some feelings don't exist that used to exist in a situation that looks and appears like you recognize it and it's familiar. Just an FYI. The tangled web we weave, Scorpio. There's some sort of defeat here. Somebody walked away. Dealing with something that walked away. Dealing with somebody who left. Oh, okay. And somebody who made you feel abandoned. Left alone. Sad. And that's the thing. That's what it is. It's almost like you want to make this right. Or you want to not have to remember it in a shitty way. So you're only looking at the rose-colored glasses stuff now because it's hard to look at and it's hard to see or recognize what actually happened. And what actually happened was somebody got dumped. Somebody got walked out on. Maybe even hoodwinked or taken advantage of. So there's these two cards here like, ah, la, la. But it's not. Something's messed up. We're going to get into what that is. Let's find out. What is it? What's so messed up? Who left who? What's so messed up? And yes, This could be your career. Something's going on beneath the surface and it needs to come out because there's this like innocence about the situation here that I just couldn't trust. And you know I love to give you guys good news, but I couldn't trust it as much as I wanted to. And that's because I know the astrology that's happening right now. Somebody's still on the fence. They're not sure. I'm just guaranteeing you. Somebody's still looking at other options and seeing what else is out there because they feel more powerful. That's what it's saying. It's like somebody feels to maintain their, somebody feels more secure by keeping their eyes open for other opportunities. So, and that's what I'm picking up on. That's probably picking up on you guys. This sense of even though everything looks hunky-dory, it's kind of like somebody's trying to make things all nicey nice, right? Somebody's trying to make things all nicey nice. Like, look, it's all better now. It's great. It's amazing. It's kind of like that energy when your boss has treated you like crap and they underpay you, but you were thinking of you were thinking of leaving the job and word got out. And so now they're like, oh, we're going to give you a 3% pay raise and oh, let's make it all, oh, they're complimenting you like crazy this week and everybody's like celebrating your birthday even though it's Taurus season and it's like 6 months away. It's like somebody's overcompensating here. They're trying to harmonize the situation because they feel guilty or ashamed of what they've done. And they're overcompensating. And it could be you guys. And I'm pointing it out to you, and you may not want to hear it. But whoever this is, you are overcompensating. There is more shit going on here, and you know it. This isn't like it's subverted. There's no hidden stuff here. You're aware of it, and that's why maybe somebody that you're dealing with, or maybe it's you, who, whatever side you're on, this is somebody's like, you know what, I'm still gonna keep looking. I still feel better keeping my options open, and that's why it makes them feel secure, because they know there's no security in this. It's immature. It's youthful. It's a little too nicey, trying to harmonize. Somebody's trying to make up for what they did in the past. Meanwhile, they're trying to skip over this right here, which is, oh, I left you. I abandoned you. I threatened to leave. I didn't treat you well. I wasn't there for you when you needed me. Somebody's trying to make too nicey, and in the climate and energy right now, like in the climate and energy, you might fall for it a little bit because your heart wants to believe it's all better. Somebody's heart wants to believe it's okay. And yes, everything it's all better. It's not. I can tell you that right now. It's not all better. No. Oh, see? Confirmation just came out. I don't think you believe it, or whoever this is that's somebody wants to take advantage of. This is a sense of, I don't think they're like, oh, okay. It's like, yeah, somebody's offering you that peace offering, or somebody's offering you, oh, I love you so much. Oh, look how amazed I am by you. Look at how good I am to you. Oh, I love you so much. But do you? See, there's something here like, I don't know how I feel. I'm telling you right now, somebody is not certain about how they feel. Confirmed, they shouldn't be. Because there's too much here. You know, we do this to ourselves. You know, when we love something or we really care about something so much, or when there's a money at stake and we know we have a high ticket person, or there's a lot of value in this person, and we've realized we fucked up, we try to brush over what we did. And there's no real apology or reconciliation, or we try to reconcile too quickly and like, let's skim through all the stuff. So, you know, it's okay now. Everything's okay. Everything's the way that it was before somebody fucked up majorly and hurt me and did shitty things, and like, oh, it's all better. It's all better. It's not. And that's the unfortunate. That's sort of the downside of being Scorpio. There's lots of great upsides. But that's the downside of being Scorpio, where you can get too comfortable with pain too quickly. And you can write it off as nothing too quickly until it builds up to the level of forget about pain. Now it's like it's spread throughout your body. You're about to drop dead. And I say this all metaphorically. But if it's not, and you've been getting aches and pains in your body, this is that energy of, oh, because you're having a good week, you're trying to pretend like, oh, you weren't just barely able to get out of bed a couple of weeks ago. I'm saying to you, the toxicity is still there. And as much as we want to believe that it's all better because we're having a good week, it's not. If you want it to be all better, you've got to do the hard work of making it all better. And there's still a lot of work to be done. So I don't know which side you guys are on right now, but if you're on that optimistic side, slow your roll, because this will come out and bite you. And it'll come out because it will come up, because you might just be on a happy high this week, but that's covering up the pain that you still feel inside, the hurt that you still feel. That hasn't been settled or solved. And if you're dealing with somebody who you're trying to get back together with, or they're trying to get back together with you, or they want you back at work or whatever, they're being super nice. They're sending you all these gifts now. But have they really changed? There's this energy of, I so badly just want to move forward. I just want to be happy again. I want to be beautiful again. And this is actually this is sort of a sign of hope, a sense of, there's potential here. And there may be. I'm not necessarily saying that you're wrong, but there is stuff. So what do we do with the stuff? Actually, you know what? Let's get a moon card. Let's get a moon card, Scorpio, shall we? Okay. Hold on. All right. Okay. For those of you on the fence, conclusions are within reach. So changes are afoot. And that's somewhere around the full moon eclipse. We just passed one. So there is this sense of everything coming out, or things definitely changing, or a decision made based on those changes. And so now your commitment is tested, because things have changed. In other words, things have changed. Or you have to put your foot down and say, okay, you want me back, but things have changed. You can't go back to the way it used to be. You have to go from where you are now. Whatever situation this is, you have to go from where you are now, not where you used to be. You're not where you used to be. Things have definitely changed. You saw something and you understood something, and you can't unsee it. And so, yeah, it's like, do they really want it? How badly do I still really want it? I can't unsee what I saw, and you shouldn't. And there is a little bit of a test here. The end of a tough cycle approaches. This is Capricornian energy. Hard work is paying off. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That doesn't mean... In other words, I think you're starting to come to a conclusion at this point that things have changed. And sometimes we only feel disappointment when we're in a safe place to feel it. Because initially, if we felt it then, it would have hurt us too much. And we didn't want to see what was right in front of us. It hurts too much, that this is not what I want to see. So we try to unsee it, and when we get that high note, we pretend, oh, see, everything's going fine. One way or the other, it's ending. The conclusions are here. So know that if there's a forward motion, if there, like, this is what the cards are saying, if there is potential to move forward, it's not going to be the same. It's the way that things used to be are done. So your major question right now, Scorpio, is, do I still want it? And what is there to come? let's get into the extended and we'll dig into it. The link is down below in the description box. I've also pinned it to the top of the comment section for you guys. I've attached it in cards to this video. If you're watching on television, none of that's available to you. Please grab your mobile app. Please go to your desktop, your laptop. All those versions of YouTube will have those links live, so you can click right on them and come on over. I'll see you guys there.